doing Pierre Chimaera. This is part 3 of the Pierre Chimaera
saga.
Readings.
Continued saga.
Yeah, Pierre Chimaera Complete Works part 2. Part 3. And Ben's going to be reading a fanfiction simply called Cowboy Bebop.
And it says, I am coming to Con Bravo convention in Canada, so come see me reveal my new fanfictions. Details are at my Facebook /Pierre Chimaera.
And notice, Ben, that this isn't a Cowboy Bebop fanfiction. This is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fanfiction.
Yeah. So let's see how that pans out.
It is? Oh, okay, it's interesting.
Alters not. Someone had idea I should write a Cowboy Bebop fanfic, but I never watch it, and I don't know if it's about, but I had an idea.
Neither have I, so...
Yeah, so I decide instead I write about Bebop from Ninja Turtles.
Who's Bebop? Oh, the...
Fucking Bebop and Rocksteady.
Which one is he? Is he the...
He's not, he's the one that isn't Rocksteady.
If he was a cowboy.
If he was a cowboy. That is brilliant. Bebop had a walking all over until he got tired for a drink. I will drink this water, it said, and then he drank it, but there wasn't any. Where will I get water? Bebop said, because he was in the desert and the nearest town was close by, but he had to get there in time. Is this like a Desert Bus sequel?
This is going to be fantastic, and it's only 800 words.
We have some water, but it will cost you barely, said two mans, and they were cowboys that wore black, which in Texas said that they were outlawing.
So if you live in Texas and you wear black, then you're automatically breaking the law.
I will buy your water if you are. But then one said, no, you must give us all of your money and then we will give you water.
Well, I thought it would cost him barely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking lying
Maybe
bastards.
It's like, it'll cost you a bear. There'll be a bear to pay for.
Or the equivalent using...
And they talked their guns out and pointed them at Cowboy Bebop. It's such a brilliant idea. Bebop spin kicked his head off so hard it hit the other guy in the head and gave his node bleeding. "Oh, my friend's head," he said, and then he fainted dead. He picked up the mugger. He picked up a mugger head and said, "It was a good idea I kicked you, but you still didn't have water, so you had to get to town. But it was important to keep it head because it might later be useful." Author's note.
See what fucking mean?
Every time.
He loves his author's notes.
His author's notes.
Yeah.
The mugger's head did not have blood on it, because the story is rated only PG, so it's like when the head cuts off in Star Wars.
Thanks for the explanation.
Yeah. Lucky fly, he arrived at town in a moment too soon for comfort. "Who goats there?" asked a town sheriff. A town sheriff.
Obviously.
Only the one. "We can unafford to bring in such cattle as you." So Bebop said, "I am on your side and here's proof." And he showed him the head that he took with him cleverly.
Oh, it was clever for him to...
And like the desert sun, that head is gonna stink. That is an outlaw's head. You're welcome to our town. And the town cheered and gave him some water.
They were all just standing there waiting on the sheriff to determine whether they would get in or not.
Yeah. "Not so fat," said a cowboy Baxter Stockman.
Who's Baxter Stockman?
That's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles character, I think.
He sounds like a rich guy kind of thing.
But it was Baxter Stockman before he turned into a fly, and he was just a regular boxster.
Just a regular boxer, not a fly boxer, regular boxer.
He pointed at Bebop holding the head and said about the head, "That head is my friend who works for me and is not an outlaw." The sheriff laughed at him and said, "Do you have proof?" And Baxter said, "No, and was with sad."
He said that, apparently.
Yeah.
Train of thought again. Fucking hell.
But when Bebop looked, the head was gone. "Where did head go? That is my proof that I am on the law." So Bebop went to the outlaw's hideout and took out his gunks. "Do not shoot us, Bebop." "Okay." So Bebop put his guns away and had a civilized talking with at them.
What we're forgetting here is this is a fucking mutant board or whatever it is.
Yeah. "We are only outlaws because we have no money. That is not an excusing, so you must come with me and prove my innocence." "I'm afraid that is not having possible."
"I'm afraid that is not having possible, Mr. Bebop."
Mr. Bebop said the outlaw boss, who wasp have big moustache.
It's a pet wasp with a massive moustache.
It's Overwasp. "Are you here to ambush me, you scum?" Bebop said.
What happened to PG-13?
What, scum?
Yeah.
What?
I don't know, borderline.
What, scum? Scum is like PG at best.
Alright, okay.
Like, Bebop turned around and his gun shot into his hands, and he turned around and shot all the bullets. All of them.
Nice.
You missed, Captain Bebop, and the boss, not the boss.
The bus.
And the boss jumped over
Desert bus.
jumped over the table to attack him with his rifle, but Bebop said, "That is why I always have one more bullet left."
That's his fucking
But
catchphrase.
he shot all the bullets.
Yeah, except one.
And he put it in his gun and shot the boss face through the window.
Yeah, like a spare bullet.
And the bullet bounced back and hit Bebop eye. "Ow, my eye," Bebop wrecked. "I will have to wear eye patch now." That's pirate, you moron.
Good thing he fucking... That was the only thing that happened. It could have gone straight through his brain.
"Thanks for saving me," said a nephew. Just a nephew.
A random nephew, yeah.
"You're welcome for saving the day, but now I am out of bullets." The other outlaws, because they were okay to begin Saint again, this time being on the right side, being on the side of right and order.
No.
Bebop put on eye patch and returned him boy to the mayor. "Thanks for saving my friend's nephew."
No, I thought it was friend's nephew.
Okay, but this is not the only time, said Bebop, and he took off the mayor's hat, and they saw that he was Baxter Stockman in disguise.
So how was... Okay.
Don't even think. Ever. In the disguise, so Bebop shot out his guns that he didn't have bullets for. "Don't shoot, you nuisance. Why should I spare your life? Because if you shoot at me, I kill the cowboy Rucksteady." Fucking plot thickens.
I see.
"No, that has not happened," Bebop said, and shot Baxter 12 times. "Haha, you have made a mistake. You did not fire the extra shot." "Yes, I got it from the outlaws. They are such traitor," Baxter yelled, and then he died, and Bebop just had one shot left, so he used it to untie
He
Rocksteady.
could have just, untied him manually.
Before, oh wait, no, but you have to do it before
the
trap happened.
Okay.
"Thanks, you saved me from the trap," Ockersteady became. Became what? "You better."
That's the best line!
Bebop laughed, but no one got the joke because he said it wrong.
Much like this entire story.
The Lend.
That is really good. I like that was...
Oh.
Oh, fuck. Oh.
No.
Fuck off, Dally.
Fucking Dally just came up. No, I'm deleting that forever.
Yes. Close your Dally porn folder.
How did you know
Babylon
that?
13.
Babylon 13. Paul is reading
It is in a future Babylon, but 13, not 5. What is Babylon 5?
It's like a sci-fi show.
It's like
It's
Star
like,
Wars.
it's like Battlestar
Babylon 5.
Galactica and stuff like that. It's on a space
Have
station.
you seen it?
Some of it.
Okay, well, let's go. Let's do this shit.
How much is it? Okay.
Not bad.
This is the last chapter of Pure Chimera forever, until he decides to write more.
Athner's note. This story is a re-imagining of Babylon 5 and takes place in the farther future, so it does okay to not supposed to be canon. Canonin. Jekri looked work. He was the prince of that planet Babylon, and he had to work. Commander George Hackler ran into the space deck and was out of breathing, and then said in a loudly shout, "Where has you beed?" Jekri looked up at him and said, You have run into here with a hurry. Gorge, he is actually called Gorge, apparently.
Yeah, it just says
Gorge
Gorge,
said,
Gorge all the way down.
"Yes, I have come to you with a plan. It is from the galactic planets."
Good to know.
As opposed to the planets that aren't in a galaxy.
Well, there could be extra galactic ones, I suppose.
They do exist, don't they? Jekri looked up at him and said, "Okay, but what is the plan?" Gorge said, "I don't know. It is a secret, but you must help me. It is for the good of the galactic planets." So they fucking hate extragalactic planets then.
Yep.
Fucking bastards. Just in the TV said that the galactic planets were in danger, were so much in danger. Jekri talked to him back. "We have to hurry then, because I do not want to see an entire planet to be put in harm's way."
Not the hams.
Not Hams from Twyla.
No, definitely not.
Yep. As long as he hasn't had sex with everyone on the fucking planet. They arrived at the bullet chute, which shoot them into space like a bullet. It's like a palindrome. It was new technology that the Babylonians based on the works of Jules Vernon, but with rail gun instead.
Okay.
We should get into the bullet. They arrived. When they arrived, they went into the cargo bay of the planets, and they arrived. There were so many boxes. Before they went to the exit to the main planets, Jekri looked at a box. We should check this box to see if it is anything suspicious, Jekri said, and he pointed at the box that you're looking at. It's like the other Lucy all over again.
Yeah, God.
Gorge said, "Oh God, why there's so many words?" Gorge said, "Okay, we'll open it," and he opened at it, and inside was a terrorist. Oh no, it is something bad. It was a fucking terrorist, Jekri said. A very small one, apparently. We need to run. The terrorist shooted a laser device, and it was shooting lasers all over the ship. They hurried to run away while the terrorist was shooting lasers all over the cargo bay. So not the ship, just the cargo bay. When they escaped, Gorge sighed a relieving breath. But the terrorist found them, and it was a terrorist alien that was green with a lot of scales.
Didn't notice that the first time.
We don't mean you any harm.
Ham again.
The terrorist said, but I am a political activist. A political activist. And I have to make the governments of the planets understand. Violence does not solve. Okay.
That's like a Star Trek episode condensed into 2 sentences.
Yeah.
Oh.
That should be the fucking tagline for this. Violence does not solve.
Okay.
Chapter 2. That night they arrived at the planet of the plan, and Gorge said it to put it in the motion.
Okay.
There's a motion in the ocean. This is a chemical power that will kill all of the evil Devilorkians. Sounds like Convaratians. That's a fucking throwback.
No. Oh, the fucking yeah.
They're an evil alien race, Jekri revealed to agree, but we cannot wrong. What is you greeting about? What? Jekri looked up at him and said, It is not the way to genocide, because Devilorkian have good people too and babies. Jekri looked up at him and said, I cannot allow you to become the same evil as what are they. And they fighted a fist fight, and Gorge won by knocking Jekri Brain into the wall with his powerful fist punch. My friend.
But wait. No, Jekri's like the good guy in this. Because he's basically saying, don't commit genocide. And Gorge is like, fuck it, let's do this.
And Gorge realised it was a bad memory and that Jekri was right to not kill the peoples and decided not to do the plan. But the Galactics of Planets told Gorge he failed the mission, but he thought it was okay. Thought it okay, because the universe would be safer maybe. Gorge died of heart attack while in prison, but the piece goes on.
The beat goes on.
Chapter 3. An Ewok eats a piece of broccoli. This is pretty good.
I'll have to agree, this was pretty good. And
big-lipped alligator moment.
I have no fucking idea.